What's up, guys? Back on St. Augustine Beach. I'm about to try maybe my third ocean run on the Parawing. I'm going to use the 4.3 Ozone Pocket Rocket. We got the 175 on and the Nimitz 7.7. I think the biggest challenge today is just going to be punching through the shore break. The wind feels decent, so provided I can get through the shore break, I think we're going to have a pretty fun session. The way our coastal line works here is it gets really big and chunky on the shore break when we get these northeast wind swells like this. So it makes it kind of challenging with a wing or something to punch out through the waves, even with just a paddle. I'm finding that with the Parawing, it's super nice to just be able to stash it away and just dig straight out and punch through the surf. I'm still working on the pack down, especially with this ozone with the line slightly longer. Definitely finding that if you go straight downwind, as straight downwind as possible, to where there's no wind over the wing at all, it makes pack down much easier. Here's one that almost worked out. I had a couple minor tangles in the line. I was able to get one of them out while I was still on foil. And the other one you'll see here, I popped out kind of right as I came off foil with my left hand. Pop, there it goes now. I was ready to go again, and luckily I was able to stay on the board. The Nimitz 7.7 that I'm on by Unifoil has been such a cheat code on popping up. I really thought I was gonna just kind of be wanting to rush over to a smaller board, but it's just been so nice kind of having that guarantee of knowing I'll be able to get up on that board. It's also way easier to paddle, so like I'm trying to sprint through the shore break and stuff, it's kind of nice to have that extra paddle power. Here's a pack down where I was getting distracted by some really fun bumps. Sometimes it's nice to just hold it in the hand for a second. It's secure. There's no lines hanging out anywhere. I mean, I think ideally, like I do like to put it in the bag, but man, when it starts to do this, sometimes you just got to hold it for a second and roll with it. I will say the 175 is kind of, I would call that a big wing for a day like this. But it holds on to these fast-moving swells really, really well. In years past, there was no way we were going to get the low-end capability of the 175 with the ability to keep up with swells like this wing has. So super stoked on the way the 175 has been performing. I should have probably been on a 135 or even a 155 this day, but I've been kind of leaning towards the guarantee of success on getting on foil. And so far I haven't really regretted my 175 choices. Finding a lot of times that there's a lot, seems to be like a lot of air left over in the wing that I have to sort of squish out. I'm sure there's a way that I could pack it down to allow that air to escape sooner. Haven't quite figured that out yet. If anybody out there is using the Ozone Pocket Rocket and has completely dialed in the pack down and has some tips for me, I would love to hear it, because right now it's just experimental trial and error. I'm kind of just making it work, but I feel like it could be so much more efficient and cleaner. Successful redeploy I got on camera. I like to try to get on a bump so I can sort of look at the lines and everything before I just kind of launch it back out. This feels like such a cheat code when you can just throw that thing out and it just pops open like a parachute and you immediately get pull. There's some special feeling about that you don't get with like traditional winging. And you pull that thing out of your pocket or whatever and throw it out, and it works. It feels so rad. Well, that was a super fun session. The wind was great, the bumps were fun. That Ozone 4.3 is really growing on me. Special shout out to Tucker from Matt Kite for turning me onto that wing and helping me get a hold of one. I am loving ending a downwinder where I started. That just blows my mind. With just laying into the harness and cruising upwind, it's just kind of nice. It's kind of relaxing. You can really size up the bumps. You're just taking in the scenery and enjoying the free ride, and then packing that thing away and just going into like just Rip Town. It just feels so good. I'm loving this parawinging thing. If anybody out there is entertained in trying it, I would highly recommend it. It's totally worth just going through the struggles. Just embrace the struggles. Every struggle is a learning moment that will benefit you sometime later on down the line, and it's sick. Cheers, guys.